experience, in that some people said, like, become my affiliate, here's the link, go do something. In other words, very, very hands off. That certainly doesn't work very well generally, I've found. Um, we've found that being very content centric in terms of adding value to an audience as part of making an offer to the audience is very, very important. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, Jeff, I think you're absolutely right. I mean, it's one thing if you're selling, a widget for small commission, like we all see the widgets that are in native ads, but when it comes to particularly higher price products or branded products, yeah, you certainly certainly want to have some level of content and collaboration between the seller and the affiliate. We certainly encourage, beyond those relationships with the affiliate managers, we certainly encourage, like, have an affiliate tools page that has all the information that they need, because in the end, sellers, and I'd be curious your take on this, but sellers, of course, are competing for buyers, right? Every business is competing for buyers, but in this space, sellers are just as much, if not more, competing for affiliates, because that's distribution for their product. And if it's easier to work with one seller versus the other seller, and all other things are equal, they're going to go with number one every time.
Yeah.
I mean, make it easy to work with, easy to provide the collateral. Do you run into that a fair bit, where here's the link, good luck?
Yeah, yeah. And we actually changed our program where, if you want to sell your product to our audience, it's got to be a relationship that is essentially content centric. You provide high quality content. We may be a little different in some sense, in that, what some of the channels that often aren't thought about by affiliates is sellers is, that yeah, sure, it's good to do a promotion to the list to promote someone else's product that wants to reach your audience. On the other hand, because we have got really strong Google authority for search engines, in that we can rank on page one quite quickly for a search term, like, whatever that is. But what we do, that's why the content's important to us, and we will publish a blog post, for example, that will get thousands of visits, and within that blog post will be an affiliate link where we're adding content of value. And so we are very much about not just doing wholesale hit your list with a promotion, but yeah, sure, we might do that once or twice, but on the other hand, it's important that it's relevant through content-centric approach for the affiliate. So I don't know if any of your partners focus on that, but what we've done is also, we say that if you want to sell and reach our audience, well, you need to make a small commitment, and that's like a sponsored post up front, and then also to help us collaborate and co-create content together. So that's essentially how we do it. And then it's a better collaboration and partnership rather than here's a link, go sell.
Yeah, I think those are critical for gaining quality traction. The whole here's a link, good luck type thing, that'll work on some affiliates. Some affiliates are more than happy to burn an email list to the ground or run some garbage native ads, but that's really a short-term way of looking at things, because the moment somebody out converts you just a fraction of a penny more, that traffic's going elsewhere.